I just added our pages, Jay.
Like it's like at least we dropped at least the second best player on the team for nothing. Like so that's like taking
second best scorer, not second best player.
So who's the second best player?
You gotta honestly.
No, don't answer the question. Answer the question. Don't give me a long soliloquy. I ain't asked for a soliloquy. A simple name.
I just told you. Day'Ron Sharpe. I don't know how many times I got to say it. Day'Ron Sharpe is probably the second best player on the team.
I don't want to say nothing bad about Day'Ron Sharpe. That's my guy, man.
That's cat. But heard you. That's cat. But and
I give Nick Claxton. I give Nick Claxton third. At least he got a couple triple doubles. At least he know how to spell what the fuck a triple double is. Because you got to do other shit than score, than do a triple double.
Yeah, but
come on.
If you're saying so, I'm not.
Y'all think basketball players is just scorers, and if y'all just want to define,
I never said that.
When you're losing by 50 points,
No, I never said that. What I said was
no. I'm saying if you're losing by 50 points, you need a fucking scorer.
So you could lose by 30.
If you losing by 50
could lose
points
by 30
multiple times.
So you could lose by 30. There's a bigger problem.
Yeah.
So you could lose by 30. Like, come on, there's a bigger problem here.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck games you be watching.
Yo, all I'm saying is I don't know what games y'all be watching. All y'all watch games for, I think, is the ESPN aspect and not actual the whole game. Like just let me finish. Just when the ball is in someone's hand. Yo, the game is so much bigger, than when just the ball is in your hand. There is so much other shit you have to do on the court. And the fact of the matter is, this individual is disinterested in doing any of the other things unless the basketball is in his hands.
Disagree with that. I watch the games. And that being said,
yo,
when I watch it, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
The same way you wanted to finish.
Exactly. Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, I watch the games. If we talking the games, first and foremost, with this current roster, none of these players supposed to start over him based on us being successful in the first quarter as starters. And far as him hindering the defense, we had one good I would say month of defense, because the month before that it wasn't good defense, and the month after that wasn't good defense. Even now, right now, the defense is not good. I'm watching it. I watched this play the Lakers the other day. I watched Luka walk to the rim, like literally. I didn't see Claxton. I didn't see nobody.
Was he in the lineup when the defense was good? Just answer that question.
He was hurt more times than that.
Thank you.
But
thank you.
That's neither here nor there. The point
is, stop it.
Because he wasn't even starting. The nigga playing 5-10 minutes a game. You said we lost because of him. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, when he's on the court, he's a minus.
And on top of that, like I said, I'm watching it.
He's a minus.
Nasty take.
He's a minus when he's on the court. It's not nasty.
Everybody in the fucking game being when you lose by 50 points, everybody is a minus.
I'm trying to finish what I was trying to say. I'm telling you that you telling me that I watch it, bro. Again, what I'm saying is from jump, What I'm saying is from jump, you wrong about me as a content creator. I don't even watch ESPN for one. For two,
content creator. Who said
freedom.
Who said ESPN? You said y'all watch it game for ESPN takes. You brought it up.
No. Okay, misinterpreted what I'm saying. Not ESPN.
You watch ESPN.
I'm saying highlights.
That's your favorite game.
I'm not watching the game.
Y'all like the fancy shit he could do. Bro,
I'm not watching it. Bro, I'm not watching it.
Bro, is the fancy shit.
What I'm saying is. Again, what I'm saying, I'm trying to reiterate how you're wrong about me as a content creator. Okay. Because again,
you say content creator, I'm talking about basketball. I'm talking about how you see the game of basketball.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I'm not. No, I want you to know that you're wrong because you're thinking that I'm talking about your content creator skills. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying how you view the game of basketball.
How I view the game, and I'm telling you, you're wrong about how I see it. You said that I think that I'm looking at the game for highlights, and I'm telling you, you are wrong. Okay. I'm watching the offensive sets. I'm watching the defensive sets. I pull up the content showing how the Brooklyn Nets only run the PNR shy of the 30th in the league And case in point is, I think that offenses that run the PNR have the better teams in the league. And when I looked at the statistics to back up what my soliloquy was, I was right. So case in point is, they could have been running Cam Thomas with the Dayron Sharp for the PNR, running Cam Thomas with Nick Claxton for the PNR. They could have been running pick and pop with Cam Thomas and MPJ, or pick and roll with MPJ. Bro, they just didn't do it. It's not like they listened to my show and then say, oh, this is what we're going to do to implement Thomas in the offensive lineup. They wasn't doing that. They was giving them grenades. That's when you get the ball with 5 seconds left in the shot clock. And they was giving them situations where they give them the ball above the 3-point line with like 10 seconds, 11 seconds left. And he ain't get no pick, no screen, nobody cutting. All they doing is playing a 5 and out. And we ain't shooters like that. And in my opinion, offenses don't work like that. You don't just have a 5 and out.
Just talking about
players on the elbow, 2 players in the corner, and you just giving him an ISO.
When it comes to ain't on a double win track. Just talking about offense. Why?
No, I'm not talking about bro, I'm talking about how they
skill set is not disputed here. I'm talking about everything else. What else does he do on a basketball court besides successfully run offense sometimes? What else?
What you mean?
Yo, bro, you could say that about 90% of the team.
He's not a great
what
defender,
else did Dayron Sharp do without, except for be the best rebounder on the team? What else does MPJ do except for shoot a bunch of fucking stupid ass shots? What else do Claxton do but play perimeter defense?
Ask me a question. I'm trying to tell you. He also plays defense. He also hustles. Do you understand? Cam Thomas does not hustle. He does not.
You gotta hustle to score fucking 40 points a game. You gotta hustle to do that.
Come on, man. His name should be Charles, because then his nickname could be Chuck.
No, and then that's MPJ. You're talking about MPJ. You're talking about Michael Porter Chucker. You're talking about Michael Porter, the rock stops here Chucker. No, that's what they call him. His nickname is the rock stops here.
You rather him play and us lose 4% more of the time. You make no sense. Y'all don't make no sense.
I didn't say that. You said that. Sometimes. I didn't say that. You said that. What I'm saying is they implemented him in the offense the wrong way, not having him run the PNR with Clack Sharp and maybe Noah County and MPJ.
It's the system fault and nothing else. It's not the fact that he averages 2 assists a game. It's not the fact that he don't.
Listen, but that's what I'm saying. If you could say that, but I'm bringing context to the conversation. If they running all of this offense behind the 3-point line, how is there any assists happening? More of the assists happen through PNRs and driving kicks. And he do drive and kick. I've seen him drive and kick. And they be missing shots sometimes. Sometimes they make them, sometimes they don't. I'm not going to mention it. I'm going to mention the 10 assists because you probably won't. I'm going to mention the 10 assists.
This is me watching the game, though. When it's 4 people on him, that's when he kicks. If it's 2 people or 3 people,
I just watched him before that. He was feeding Nolan Traore up. He was feeding Nolan Traore in the whole team all game. And Jordy Fernandez, in my opinion, from what I've seen with my own eyes, and again, we can move forward amicably with this whole trade deadline conversation because you already know we ain't getting nowhere far when it comes down to this Cam Thomas conversation. Because like I said, I actually watched he scored a ball. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying those other things don't matter. What I'm saying is, as far as the offense, in the first place, they was running it the wrong way. And as far as defense, in the second place, as far as how we talking about in the conversation, Jordy, for the most part, he has to implement a situation where he rewarded players for playing defense. He sat Zaire Williams because he said Zaire Williams wasn't bringing the same intensity that he was last season, which was true. But for the most part, Zaire Williams wasn't supposed to come off the bench for Terrence Mann in the first place. So you talk about morale. Jordy
is looking so much better without Cam Thomas tonight. It's looking so much better.
We don't
it's looking so much better without Cam tonight.
Yo, like I said, I hope we don't start winning now that we, for real.
Oh, who's gonna score the ball?
I hope we don't start winning.
All the niggas you just named as the second, third, and best player, they going to drop some bucket for us to win. The fuck you think going to happen?
All basketball is about his buckets, Jay. It's all about the
it's called basketball. You have to put the ball in the basket. It's really fucking simple.
Shiny penny. Show me a team that ranks.
Hold on, wait.
29th
Come on,
in
let's
defense
go
and
back to
win.
the essence of this.
Show me a
I know
team
you
that
want to be
ranks
Mr.
29th in
Analytical,
defense
advanced
and wins.
analytics, man. You want to be Mr. Advanced Analytics. How can you win a
Analytics
game of
is 29th in
basketball
defense.
without putting the
You're
ball
second
in the
worst team
basket?
in the whole
It's not
league
called
on
defense ball. It's not called rebound ball. It's called basketball. So
Right.
you got to put the ball
And
in the fucking basket. And if you have no one to do that, how will you win?
Scoring on them. And we know,
Right, but y'all value the other things instead of putting the basket in the ball more important than putting the back. You don't score points for rebounds.
Then one thing that's more important
you score
is
points
putting
for
the ball
the
in the
basket.
basket.
other teams scoring is more important than scoring.
I didn't say what you. I didn't hear what you said.
Stopping the other team from scoring is more important than scoring.
No,
that's more on the coach than one player.
That's cap.
That's more on the coach than one player.
It would be called stop the school.
That's more on the coach
basketball.
making the culture.
That's what it would be called.
Setting the tone.
It would be defense ball.
Yo, defense leads to easy baskets. Defense leads to easy baskets, and everybody knows that. So if you don't play defense, you don't get easy baskets. And the difference in close games are easy baskets. It's hustle points. It's the little things like that. It's not about a nigga dropping 47 on 9 for 24 from the field.
I never said that. But at the end of the soliloquy, it was about scoring points, regardless how good that defense was, because you still have to score the ball.
That's my point. You have to do everything. That's my point. And when you have a player
that's one player that does everything.
Name me. Let me. No bullshit. No bullshit.
Player in the NBA
one
does
other
everything.
great player that was a one-trick pony.
There's no player in the NBA that does everything.
No, I'm not asking you that. I'm not asking you that. What I'm asking you is name me one other NBA great player that was a one-trick pony.
These are rhetorical questions, bro. These are questions that
great that wasn't a great
answer that question. Either one of y'all.
Why would I answer that question? It's the question that you asked. Why do you even ask that kind of question?
Name me any of them great niggas that wasn't a great scorer that led a team anywhere.
Yo, they did other shit too, though. That's my point.
But they had to be a great scorer.
I never said that.
They had to do that. That's important.
I never said that.
Diminishing.
This dude is a one-trick pony, man.
He's a scoring specialist. I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying he's the greatest rebounder, greatest passer, but he's
getting on 48%, 50%, 52%. He's a career 40%, 41% shooter, not from three, but from the entire field, man. What's
bro? You make that. What I'm saying is, this current roster, he should have been treated better. You're making it seem like the talent that we got, he was hindering the talent we got because Terrence Mann was in the lineup. Stop it.
He was.
He weren't.
Young talent. Because young talent comes in there and they see a player
he wasn't hindering Drake Powell.
Let me finish. One of the better players on the team, they see them having this type of mentality, and that rubs off on younger players, yo. Everybody knows
Diego first basket was because of a Cam Thomas assist.
Top dog,
and y'all run off with these narratives. Y'all run off with these narratives.
Come on, man.
Cam Thomas gave Diego his first NBA basket in the NBA.
Come on, man.
Off of Cam Thomas assist. So how much does that weigh versus the narrative y'all be paying? Because at the end of the day,
narratives, man. It's actual truth.
Listen, but at the end of the day,
y'all praising a 41% shooter.
Listen, what I'm saying is at the end of the day,
that's why he wins 41% of his games, because he's a 41% shooter.
At the end of the day, all NBA teams that's building a championship roster need more than one shot creator. And from what it looked like, you got Michael Porter Jr., a catch and shoot specialist. I don't even know how much of a shot creator he really is. We really need somebody that's going to break down the defense. And again, the reason why Cam Thomas was my favorite player in the first place for the Brooklyn Nets is because he played inside the three-point line. All of this offense outside of the three-point line is not exciting to me, bro. It's not. They tried to make him this three-point. His percentages went down. Since you keep bringing up his percentages, they forced him to become this three-point shooter, and it brought his percentages down. That's a fact.
He was never a good shooter. Not since he been at LSU. What are you talking about?
When they let him get to the midi. When they let him get to the line. When he went to the basket. That's where his field goal percentage is the best. when he looked at his statistics, not my soliloquy, look at the stats and see how many times you could see that the 3-pointer made his field goal percentage go down. And
well,
I was
just for good measure. Just for good measure, I want to let y'all know that Cam Thomas has never scored 40 points or 9 for 23 or whatever you're talking about. Because it was always like 16 for 26 or 14 for 26.
It wasn't always like that. I've seen some nasty stat lines. Come on,
I'm looking at them right now. I mean, it was never under 10 shots made in those 40-point games.
11 for 25. I'm looking at the first thing right there.
All right, still wasn't no 9 for 23.
11 for 25 is nasty.
It's not. Who scored more points than him that game?
Oh, stop it, man.
All
I'm saying is, Bree's talking about specialists. If you a specialist, you at least got to get your shit done half the time.
Who takes on the scoring load? Who takes on the scoring load now?
Come on, man. Stop.
Nobody. Exactly.
Come on, man.
Bro, that's exactly what they're going to be saying in the
locker room. Y'all might as well be fans of the Showtime Lakers because all y'all care about is the flashy shit, man.
No, nigga, I was a fan of the Showtime Lakers, and you know that.
I'm saying. That's all y'all care about.
You know that.
Shit, man.
You missing the whole
Magic
point.
was my man.
You missing the whole
point. So y'all care about
a Michael Jordan.
Nah, that's not my handle. You missing the whole point.
Fuck about a Michael Jordan. Magic was my man.
My point is that no offense run good without the P&R. I don't care how much catch and shoot you do on a team. If you don't have the P&R on your offense, it's going to be bad. Cam Thomas is a player that needs that. Even Nolan Traore. It's not just Cam Thomas. There's a lot of players that are
Wait, so you said Cam Thomas needs something, huh? Wait, did you just say that? Let me just make sure I heard that correctly. You said Cam Thomas needs something, right?
Yeah, he needs the P&R on his offense.
Okay. I'm just making sure you said he needed it. Because a lot of the stars I know, they fucking need. They make that shit happen.
Get the fuck out of here. Michael Jordan needed Scottie Pippen and
he needed the triangle offense.
Like, at least get to the playoffs. Get to the playoffs. Michael Jordan got to the playoffs without Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan got to the playoffs without Scottie Pippen. Cam Thomas can't even get us a fucking 500 record.
Cam Thomas has never been.
Cam Thomas can't even get us a fucking 500 record. Stop it, man. Y'all talking blasphemy right now, man.
Cam Thomas has never been
trying to compare Cam Thomas to Michael Jordan. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Like this
I didn't compare him. I said he needed something. You
talking
about niggas who need something. The goalpost can stay one place. You don't have to move it.
You moved it.
No, you saying niggas need something. That nigga Jordan needed mad shit.
Said it. I didn't
he
say
needed
it.
Mad shit.
He said Cam Thomas needs the P&R. This nigga literally said it.
This nigga and Michael Jordan needs. Everybody needs something.
Right. Right. You make it seem. Hold on.
Be at least a 500 basketball player. Yo,
bro, hold on. No. What I'm saying is this.
Y'all niggas is
crazy. No, hold on. Let me say this, bro. Because I'm not against Michael Jordan. This shit is hilarious.
I'm against Michael Jordan. Fuck him.
Yeah.
This is crazy, yo. This is exactly why I show up with birthday hats.
I'm against Michael Jordan.
This is what fucking Stirda pot is. This is what the fuck it is, man. This is exactly why I show up with this type of shit, man, with props. Because I already knew this is what type of circus we was getting into here.
Listen, all I'm saying is coaching matters. You send them out there, play
it's crazy out. How you got a fucking cone head and still don't get the goddamn point.
No, I got a cone head because Cam Thomas is a cone on fucking defense. I already told you. That's why I bought this hat. Nigga's a cone.
You don't get the fucking point.
He's a cone. Nah. We can get buckets on him probably. Stop it, man.
Bruh, we just got beat by 50. That's because of Cam Thomas.
Multiple times.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
because that's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying?
50, the tank is fully in. Guess what? At least we not in limbo like last year. Last year we was in fucking limbo. I at least respect Sean Marks and Jordy Fernandez to not be in fucking limbo like we was last year. I respect them more this year than I did last year because last year was that limbo shit and limbo got us 8.
I'm saying as a shot,
this draft is actually better. This draft is actually better 1 through 6, 1 through 7, 1 through 9. So let's not be in limbo and let's make this shit happen this year, man. Aaron Peterson is the fucking truth, man. I watch college basketball. He is the fucking truth, man.
What about his health?
Worries me about
he missed 10 games. What about him missing 10 games?
Wait, but the only thing that worries me about Darren Peterson is he's got soft tissue, like minor injuries going on right now. That's the only thing that worries me. Like he's having calf issues, quad issues, stuff like that, cramping up, stuff like that. That's the only thing that worries me.
So, but that's major. So hold on, let me ask you this. How many games in the season does Darren Peterson play? How many games?
So he missed a couple of games early in the year. And again, he's a freshman, so you can't say how many games does he play per year because this is his only college year. You know what I'm saying? He's a freshman. Yeah. So he's missed, I think, 10 or 11 games. So that's the only thing that worries me. Other than that, man, what I see is a winning basketball player. He's not afraid to do any and everything on the court. He's not afraid to dive on the court after a loose ball. He's not afraid to take a charge. He's not afraid to get a steal. He's not afraid to grab a rebound over somebody 4 or 5 inches taller than him. He's not a mannequin out there, man. He's an actual basketball player. It's not like he just comes alive when it's time for him to do something. He realizes it's time for him to always do something because he's the best fucking player on the court anytime he's on the court.
Okay, but how many games in the season? In that season?
So far, he's played like probably 16 games and missed 10. And they still got another, how many games? I don't know. It's February right now. So right now you got conference tournaments about to start, and then you got March Madness coming up next. So it's going to be games. So again, like I keep trying to tell y'all, I try to implore you gentlemen to understand the game on a full level. Watch a little bit of college basketball. It's pretty good.
So hold on, let me ask you this. The other players, did they miss that many games more than Darren Peterson or around the same amount of games? Or
Kyrie Irving played 1 year at Duke and only played like 11 games all year and was still the number one pick. So you tell me if it matters or not.
I mean, Kyrie Irving had LeBron James come back to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think we got no situation.
So if you got that second situation, you know what I'm saying? Like if you that dude, man. And when you want, it's something about when you.
But they wasn't winning until LeBron came.
When you see a player on the court, like yo, nobody knew who Steph Curry was. I told both of y'all about Steph Curry because I watched him in the games, and I was like, yo, this kid from this little ass school in North Carolina, Davidson, yo. This kid is nice. Yo, this kid is dead nice. Certain people pass the eye test, man. I told y'all about James Harden. Nobody really knew about him.
Yeah, but you also told me about Melo and how he was going to have so much of a better career than LeBron James.
Huh?
You also told me about Melo and how he was going to have so much of a better career than LeBron James.
I honestly thought he was, but guess what? Both
of them so sometimes we hit, sometimes we miss. It happens.
Both of them was Hall of Famers, though. Yeah, it's not like I told you
ain't better than the other one.
Shit. All I'm trying to tell you is I know how to see talent, man. Like if you watch the game of basketball and you understand the whole thing, it's not about just when the ball is in your hands. It's so much other shit that you can do to influence and affect the game, man. I know it's not flashy, it's not sexy. Guess what? I'm not. I'm just an everyday working man.
Bro, but you're saying it as if we don't know, bro. Stop that shit, bro. I know.
Y'all niggas act like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
because Carmelo was a scorer, and
y'all niggas act like
I'm not acting like that. I'm telling you where the Brooklyn Nets went wrong, and I'm saying that to say that you need a shot creator when you building a championship roster, and they just let one go without the replacement of.
He's not a shot creator. He's a shot taker,
bro.
He's not a shot creator.
If he drawing doubles towards him, he's creating shots. If they know what to do,
not passing the ball out on doubles. Come on, bro. Yo, I wish there was something that we could really see to like give a statistic to show how many times he passes out of a double and how many times he shoots it. Yo, bro, the only time I see him really passing it in traffic is when he's really overwhelmed. If it's 2, sometimes 3 people, he's gonna take a shot. If it's 3 and 4 people, then he's gonna pass.
That was MPJ.
Okay, but MPJ is a better player. He's a better scorer and a better player than Cam Thomas.
That's why I'm saying you keep.
They're not even close
because you make a point and say, "Oh yeah, but then this." But you're not like
if you got a better chance of making the shot, yes, I want you to take it. If I know there's a chance that you probably gonna brick this shit,
nigga takes the most horrible shots I ever seen in my fucking life.
Then you obviously
like he makes some of them,
but he makes every time.
Yo, this nigga be missing the whole fucking rim. Nigga be hitting.
Then you obviously wear those glasses every time you watch Cameron Thomas. He takes some of the worst shots I've ever seen in my life. I've watched more basketball in a year than you've watched in your life, bro.
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, then you should be better at watching it then, because your takes is off. Like if you watch so much, how you miss so much too.
What I miss?
A lot.
That Cam Thomas is never going to be an all-star? That Cam Thomas is never going to be like what y'all think he's going to be? That's what I'm missing.
I'm just trying to change the topic because
later, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going nowhere with this, P. You know what I mean? We've been talking about Cam Thomas for 34 minutes, man. No. Listen, bro, I'm just calling it what it is. We still got to score the ball with without Cam Thomas.
You just a hater. Like, you be hating.
These players ain't guaranteed, man.
You don't like this game. You never like this game. So you're trying to
this person that I told y'all I like his game. This person that I originally told y'all that I like his game. I decided to just automatically be a hater on his game. Not the fact that
you're lying. You said you didn't like his game since college. You said that multiple times. You could go back to 2 pods ago. You said it. So
but
how
I
you
also said I like his game,
but now you never like his game. Which one is
when we had what I like best about his game is when we had a good team and he was a bench. But you didn't like his game since college, or how you originally. And I've been told y'all, Vinny Microwave Johnson, bro. I've been told y'all that, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The goalposts have grown legs.
It's not. It's the same shit all the time. All I've been telling y'all.
The goalposts have grown legs. The goalpost has packed its bag and moved from.
Y'all want him to be a number one. Y'all want him to be a number one. Y'all want him to be a number one, and he's a good bench player.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. You said that. I don't care what he is, a number 1, number 2, number 3. If you could go find 3 players that are better than him and put them on the team with him, he's still a good player. Like, I don't care what number he is. It just matters that he's a good player.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he should be the.
Like,
I'm not. You know, I'm saying he don't have to be the maestro where he's doing everything. And I don't want that. I don't see that.
That's why it's a
that's all I've been hearing from y'all for the past couple of years.
I didn't see that. You making it seem like I'm calling the controller Tiffany or some shit. Like I didn't say all of that. I just said that if you build in a championship,
niggas shouting him out in songs. Niggas got him on fucking icons in profile pictures. Get the fuck out of here. We don't do that.
I got Noah Clowney in my picture. I got Noah Clowney in my picture. Do that mean I think he's the best player on the team? I got motherfucking Claxton. I got Javon. Do that mean he's the best player on the team? That just means he's on the team that I fuck with. What are you talking about?
This is slanderous. This is preposterous. This is disgusting. This shit is crazy.
Who that?
This dude
who that right there?
Going to the Rockets.
That's Barry.
He's following wherever KD
No, who that right there?
That's all this dude do is follow wherever KD go.
Who is this right here, though?
Of course, this.
That's what I'm saying. That's not Cam Thomas, and that's not my favorite player on the team either. But that's my boy.
This is
like, what are you talking about?
This is
you just say anything, bro. You just say anything.
Man.
Anything that proves your point at the time, you say it. But then if it don't apply to another player, it don't matter.
I'm a fucking good salesman and businessman. Of course, that's what I do.
We're talking real. I'm talking real shit. I'm not talking about sell your point. I'm talking about real shit. And you just say, Cam Thomas take horrible shots. But MPJ could take horrible shots because it's okay because he's white skin. He's taller, so he can take horrible shots.
In the room that we still haven't since I asked from the beginning.
Talk some real shit.
4% worse with him in the lineup.
Yo, that's what the comments was already saying. This guy can't be serious because he's not serious. He's just saying whatever he wants to sell his point.
What are you talking about? Now you want to talk? Yo, you want to go back to facts? We're 4% worse with him in the lineup. Please explain that. And I'm not just talking about this
Yo,
year.
you gotta give me the minutes that he was in the game. If you want to be that analytical about, you gotta give me the minutes that he was in the game, because these last 20 games when we was doing bad, he wasn't playing.
So you think the last 20 games? So you think the last 20 games affected 400 that drastically?
Bro, he never got an official role on this team. The team was never built to fucking.
Why did he never get an official role on his team?
Because Sean Marks don't fucking like him.
Oh, really?
Might be some validity.
Like, if your boss don't like you, you're not gonna get the best assignment.
Okay, but if you also that dude, come on.
Yo, man. He was cooking these bitch ass niggas in practice. They said it multiple times.
He was cooking them in practice. Guess what? And then in the game, he go 11 for 25, and that's one of his better games.
What the other niggas on the team went?
So that just means he's the best of all the losers. That's what
exactly.
You basically
and if
just
he's
said.
the best guy on the team, he's the best guy on the team. It don't fucking matter. Like that's the point that I'm missing.
He's taking the most shots. Who else is taking those type of shots like him? Just now this year.
Why are they passing him the ball with fucking 5 seconds on the clock? Why is he getting the most grenades?
Because they know if you passing the ball with 17 seconds left on the clock, nobody else is getting the ball.
Nah.
I'm gonna let you finish, then you let me finish.
I just said you asked me why. You asked me why they passing the ball.
We can try something different. We can try something different for once.
If me and you playing ball, and I know if I pass you the ball with 17 seconds left on the clock, I'm not seeing it again. Guess what? Me and Bree's gonna play keep away until 5 seconds left, and then we're gonna give you the ball.
And then y'all gonna pass me the ball because y'all can't shoot, right? Why y'all pass me the ball? If that's the point, why you ain't shooting in 17 seconds?
Because guess what? Now it's your turn. Because guess what? If we'd have passed you the ball earlier, it would have never been our turn. It would have never been our turn.
Shoot in those 17 seconds. Then don't pass me the ball. You should have shot it before you pass it to me.
So take that attitude wherever it belongs.
What does that mean?
That's what Cam Thomas is about to do. He's about to take that attitude wherever it belongs.
No, that's not an attitude. That was a question.
No. What I'm saying is not an attitude, but basically a mindset. Like,
yeah, but the question
that mindset. Take that mindset. If you like seriously, like that's if that's the type of mindset that he has.
Are you not entertained? Yo, chat, like it if he's avoiding the question. Send me some likes if he likes the video if he's avoiding the question.
Avoiding what question?
The one I asked you. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than you talk.
Yeah, I'm not obviously. I'm not obviously because I thought I did, but since I didn't, I don't know what to do.
I'm just asking you, you're saying, oh, they paying keep away for 17 seconds because they know they're not going to get the ball back. Why didn't they shoot it?
Maybe they didn't get a position to get a good shot.
So then they give it to the best player on the team to get a good shot when there's no good shot. No or wrong?
No.
Who do you give it to when you can't get a shot?
You got 24 seconds for a reason. You got 24 seconds for a reason.
And then why do you give it to him in the last 5 seconds to get the shot?
Because nobody else got a good shot. So nobody else got in position to get a good shot.
It just always goes to the him. Like, why does it go to him in those moments?
What do you mean?
That's a good question.
What do you mean in those moments? So those are the moments that happens every game all the time? Like this is what we talking about?
This is what we was talking about. He was getting the most grenades in the entire NBA.
Okay, but that's y'all one thing that y'all stand on.
It's not one thing. We have 72 things that we're standing on. You just are ignoring them, and that's fine. But I'm saying I'm talking real shit, and you're talking narrative shit.
I'm talking narrative shit. Yeah. How am I talking narrative shit when I actually
because you're moving the goalpost? You're saying one thing about one player, then when I apply it to the other player, you're bringing up other things. You're moving the goalpost.
I asked y'all a million times. Y'all want to talk about this?
He avoiding the question.
No. Y'all want to talk about this?
In the chat. I'm just reading the chat.
That's fine. And you talking about the most unreliable source in the world. Second of all.
No, I'm just reading what it's saying.
But you talking about the most unreliable source in the world. Second of all, I've asked y'all time and time again, What does Cam Thomas do well other than score the ball on occasions? And I've never gotten an answer from either one of y'all.
I'll answer that question.
Bro, honestly, even if that's the case, I don't give a fuck what he does other than score, because if we have
I said on occasions though, because he's not even efficient. Yo, if he was efficient, I would shut the fuck up.
Defensive rebounding.
If he was efficient, I would shut the fuck up. But y'all don't hear me on that.
Defensive rebounding. You asked me the question, I'm answering it. Defensive rebounding.
Defensive rebounds well?
Occasionally. I thought you said occasionally.
No.
Please. Did you say occasionally? Did you say occasionally? Or did I just hear? Did I ask the question again?
No, he said score well on occasions. I heard what he said.
What does he do well other than score on occasions?
Who else on the team can score well on occasions?
He became a better closeout.
Like it's a team.
See, you want me to answer your question? You answer my question with a question, Jay.
This is a team game. I said fucking nothing.
And
I kept trying to say.
Right. Jay, you said nothing. Breeze.
Oh my.
Jay, you said nothing. Breeze. What does he do?
I can't get a word in.
No, I'm just saying. I've been asking y'all this question for months, and I still haven't gotten an answer.
Because it don't fucking matter. Because you're playing a team game. You're playing a team game.
How crazy you sound by saying it doesn't matter?
No, because you're playing a team game. So one person can be better at one thing than another person. Everybody doesn't have to be the all-around best. Because if everybody was the all-around best, you have the fucking best team in the NBA. But we don't have the best team in the NBA. We got some niggas that's good at scoring, some niggas that's good at rebounding, some niggas that's good at perimeter defense, some niggas that everybody is good at different things. That's the way the team is built.
But you got to be good at more than one thing, especially when you're not really that good at that one thing. You're kind of just better than average.
But nobody.
But that's what I'm saying. Again,
him at that thing, except for maybe MPJ, and we just got him. But when Mikal Bridges and fucking Cam Johnson was on the team, there was no better scorer on the team than him.
And like, there's nobody to replace his.
Breeze, you answer the question, Breeze?
Yeah, I say he got better with.
No, I'm not saying better. I'm not saying what he got better at. I am asking you, please just answer the question. Y'all talk about moving the goalposts. Jay finally said nothing. I'm asking you, Breeze. Other than scoring occasionally,
other than being answer this question. Other than being a hater, what's the point of answering the question?
What does he do well? Please.
Other than being a hater, what's the point of answering this question?
All right. If that's the case, then seriously, y'all niggas want to talk about keep moving the goalposts. I'm a hater. I'll be a hater. Fuck it. Guess what? Our team got better today.
No, it didn't. I'm watching the game. They did the exact fucking same.
He was on the team when we lost 50 twice, right? Are we losing by 50 tonight? We got better.
We just lost by 20 something the other night. He was on the team. We won against Utah. He was on the team.
We got better.
We're looking the exact fucking same.
Breeze, can you answer the question? He wasn't getting minutes anyway. Once and for all, just answer the question so we can move on, man. What does he do well besides score on occasions?
Defensive rebounding.
He gives great fucking interviews.
And
I
seen him facilitate, and I seen him just have a better being more of a willing passer instead of taking bad shots. I seen that, in my opinion, from all of the critique that Dreddy Fernandez got from Cam Thomas, in his shot selection. I seen them being shy to taking bad shots. That's the thing that I seen him doing well. Instead of forcing a bad shot.
You talking about completely?
No, I'm talking about since Dreddy Fernandez has been the coach.
I'm talking about, bro. Like, I'm talking about
from a rookie to now.
Completely. We are talking about his career as a Brooklyn Net. We are not talking about the last
fucking
5 games
because they passed so much better when Cam Thomas not out there. 15 fucking assists as a team. Because they're getting so many assists because Cam Thomas don't pass the ball.
Great. The object is to win right now.
Great.
If you think the object is to win right now, then you think the object is to win right now, and I can't convince you otherwise.
No, but the object was to win when Cam was on the team, though, right?
No,
he's moving the goalpost again. You talk about
the
how much
object was not to win this year or last year.
Come on,
right?
Again,
cheers.
So I haven't been the person to say why the fuck we was in limbo last year. Jay is King Limbo. This nigga was running around there looking like King Julian, the motherfucking lemur from Madagascar, talking about move it, gotten everybody in limbo because he want us to win when there was no reason for us to win last year. And
it's always
why we fucking got the 8th pick.
See, no.
Guess
This
what?
is why you move the goalpost. Your slogan is every day is wins day. And you're saying there's no reason to win. You are
not when it comes to us right now, not the Nets.
Now you a hypocrite.
Guess what? For us to lose is for us to win.
Yo, you are like a dying hippopotamus because you are hypocritical, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
For us to lose, no. For us to lose is for us to win. Because guess what? You gotta fall all the way down to climb back up in situations.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none. Your slogan, you got shirts that say every day is wins day. And you saying there's no reason to win. That is
not for the Brooklyn Nets right now. Not for the Brooklyn Nets right now. No, not right now.
No, you say every day. You ain't say some days. You ain't say only on fucking some seasons is Wednesday. You ain't say some seasons is Wednesday.
You're not hearing me. To lose is to
because
win.
You're not listening to yourself.
I hear you.
Say some days are Wednesdays.
To lose is to win.
Yo, I thought Breeze was Senor Chancleta. Yo, what Chancleta?
To lose is to win. Especially in the NBA, man. To lose is to win.
I hear you. I hear you.
So hold on.
Let's you gotta see. Look, we just talking here, but you gotta see how that sounds a little hypocritical.
Hey, but can we talk about if anybody thinks that and wants to have that conversation?
No, I'm having it right now. I do think it. I'm having the conversation right now.
But I'm trying to tell you, but you're not hearing me. You have to lose to win sometimes, especially in sports.
No,
when
but you
stop. You want to know when you're in a spiraling situation of nothingness, what's better?
You pull
to take out and get the best possible situation coming into the new equation. It's no difference than business. Hey, guess what? Every year in business, guess what happens? The same thing in sports. The rookies come out of college, out of grad school, out of reforming school, different things like that. And now it's your job as a company to bid on who's going to be the best assets to your company. If you're not putting yourself in the best position in situations to attract the top talent, which in sports is through the draft, which is directly a reflect of how bad you are the previous season, and in the NBA, also your luck in the lottery, all this shit is a factor. If you're going to try to act like you don't need the best candidates next year, you're not going to get the best candidates. That's what happened last year. Last year was a shit show. Bullshit. Last year was a shit. Yo, bro, you know why it's bullshit to you? Because you was the ring general of the shit show of last year.
Bullshit. When the Celtics got Jason Tatum, when the Celtics got Jason Tatum,
lose. I told y'all we needed Jason Tatum, and if we would have lost last year correctly, do you understand how much different this year would be? But no, we lost last year on some bullshit.
No, I don't. How so? How so?
No. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Bro, if we got Cooper Flag, how much different is our team this year?
Bro, that's still not a guaranteed situation, bro.
Okay.
And that's bullshit.
Okay.
And you already know what it is. Since you're gonna say if you know,
you got to do is trade to get another team.
I know that was a wild narrative, but I'm just asking.
There are many ways to skin a cat. The Celtics did not have to tank to get Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They let another team tank to get Jason Tatum. And it was us.
It's a celebration.
It's very simple. It's mad ways to skin a cat. You don't have to fucking go out there and say, "Hey guys, let's go be ass." You don't have to do that. You could win and still get top talent.
No,
listen, I do feel like you don't want the morale to leave the locker room because you're just playing bad basketball. You know, you got to be some kind of competitive. You got to be somewhat competitive. You can't just be out there just letting teams do whatever just because you basically saying, oh, y'all stink, and we just trying to rebuild from next year. Nah, you got to try to build some continuity, some type of chemistry, some type of cohesiveness.
This is business, man.
Like,
I don't understand that all Sean Marks had to do was do a Cole and go get a fucking team of Renner-Spoons and toss them after the year. This is business, man. Renner-Spoons, man.
Listen, since y'all, I just wanted to segue because we still talking about Cam Thomas. I see that we almost an hour in, and y'all was talking about wins, and I just wanted to say, I know
that's the biggest story of the fucking day. That's why we still talk about Cam Thomas. Man, fuck all the rest of that shit. I don't give a fuck what else happened in this week's fucking. Fuck them niggas. Fuck this.
Yeah. Like, I just wanted to.
We talking about the important things this week. CT.
Right. Right. Shit, I don't want to bring up the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, again, like I said, deadline.
Like I said, man, I already did the whole video, made the fans watch the highlights. You know what I mean? Some of the CT fans stayed. Probably some of them left.
It's so hard to say goodbye while you were doing the highlight. You supposed to play the highlight. Right? It's so hard to say goodbye.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Listen, like, so my thing is the pecking order, for lack of better words, right? And then I'm gonna segue into the other thing that I was gonna get into. But when it came down to who should get the most shots as far as attempts, they could have went to Cam Thomas way more. Jordy Fernandez was trying to give an even amount of shot attempts to, you know, the whole team. Like, he just not superior on the offensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, man, this shit is just all types of malarkey and fuckery, man. I swear, man. This shit more one-sided than a top-heavy motherfucker, man. I swear.
Yo, man, you saying, like, I don't see why what he's saying is so crazy. If he shoots the ball,
of course you don't. You go to the same goddamn church.
If he shoots the ball better,
y'all niggas read out the same Bible, man. Fuck out of here.
If he shoots the ball better than 90% of the team, give him 90% of the shots. Right. Like, if Claxton blocks the ball better than 90% of the team, I'm not going to send Cam Thomas to the rim and say, yo, go up there and get some blocks. Like, it don't make
not
sense.
To the rim, but if somebody's shooting right in your face, put a fucking hand up instead of just, yo, you know what he looked like? The LGMs. Remember when the claw? Ooh, the claw. That's how he looked like when somebody's shooting his face. Ooh, the ball. Like, yo, come on, man. Stop it, man. He don't do nothing. Mark Jackson always say it. Hand down, man down. That's why we always one man down on defense.
The most interesting thing about it is that I don't think that
Thomas playing tonight.
I don't think that whoever picks him up,
like, the plus minuses was looking the same.
Whoever pick him up gonna use him properly. Pause.
And that's what I was trying to get into. Cam Thomas on the roster with a coach that knows how to utilize Cam Thomas in the rotation. Bro, they're gonna be tough,
he's gonna be off the bench. He's gonna get his 17 to 22 minutes. And he's going to get his 12 to 15 quick points. That's the role he built for.
Bro, no. If he comes off the bench, he's going to get more points than minutes. More than not.
Every night. No. Some nights, yes. Vinny the Microwave Johnson. I've been saying this shit to y'all for how long?
On this roster, bro, he should have started. Terrence Mann and all of these different players that was starting in front of him, it didn't.
Terrence Mann is trash.
Like,
but you celebrating that we still got him. with the fucking
I ain't
party hat on
celebrating
because
that,
he
nigga.
still got
I
no,
ain't
no. That's
celebrating.
what you're
My
doing.
hat,
But
no. Look what my hat say. It say
you're celebrating.
no, Thomas
you
Day.
are
That's what it
celebrating.
say.
No, you're celebrating Terrence Mann and Jalen
That's
fucking
what it say.
Williams and fucking Tyrese Martin. That's what you celebrating right now. Like, woohoo, we still got these niggas. That's great.
No, in case you haven't realized, because I keep up on everything, Tyrese Martin's been cut. Also, he can go wherever he go.
Well, he's ass too.
He could go wherever he go. They could, they could be a joint deal. You know what I'm saying?
Who else? Who we just picked up? Tell me who we just picked up. This celebration, man.
This ain't about them.
No, yes it is. Yes it is. It's a whole team. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole team. So to lose your best player or your second best player, your best young player for some niggas named Abaji and
best young player?
Yo, you talking about Garbaji?
Yo, he been in the league 5 years. You know when you in the league 5 years, you ain't a young player no more, right?
Yo, the kid is 24. That's a young player to me. I'm sorry.
When you in the league 5 years, ain't a young player no more, bro.
All right, I heard you, but he's a young player to me. That's what I just said.
To you.
Yeah.
You got
24 years old.
in a different stable.
Wait. Time out. You telling me Danny Wolf is a young player because he's 24, 23.
No.
He's a young player,
but I don't consider much of Danny Wolf.
Huh?
I don't consider much of Danny Wolf.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he came out of school late. But he's a young player because he hasn't been in the league 5 years.
When have you heard me call him a young player?
Because you say he hasn't been in the league 5 years. He just got drafted and he's old.
You talking about all these other people that be on breed shit.
This is what I'm talking about moving the goalpost. You just said been in the league 5 years, so it don't matter what the age is. That's what you're saying. It don't matter what the age is. It depends on how long you're in the league. If you was in college for all these years, that means you're still a young player when you're 25.
No. It means all of that shit, you ain't figure it out yet. It means you ain't figure it out yet. And when it comes to the league, if you don't figure it out, you're not going to take that next step. You're just going to be where you're going to be. And I don't want a team of we're just going to be, we're going to be. Because guess what? We're going to be there. I don't want that. Like, y'all think this all is about me not liking this person and that person? No, I want to fucking win. I don't give a fuck about looking good if I'm broke. I don't give a fuck about bro, hold up. I don't give a fuck about wearing.
No, because you ain't let me finish shit all night. They did not plan to win anything with fucking putting two chucking ass niggas on the same fucking team with a bunch of niggas that could fucking pass the ball. They did not plan
at least
to
one
win
chucking
anything.
ass nigga grab rebounds and throw assists sometimes.
Bro, that was the most.
And at least that chucking ass nigga, hold up. And at least that chucking ass nigga shoots 48% from the field. Why y'all don't think that shit don't mean nothing? 48% versus 41 is a big difference over a large number of shit. 1 game, 10 games, that shit don't matter. When we talking a bunch of games, that shit matters. This is the everyday life that I got a better chance of scoring with this dude than I do with this dude. I got a better chance of this dude missing shots. And then guess what? I know he's not even going to go fucking hustle down his rebound when he missed the shots. Like,
behold your evidence.
Whatever. That's evidence to you. I know what I'm talking about, man.
No, it's the evidence of what you're saying. I mean, it's looking so much better without him. MPJ is out there being the fucking great facilitator.
Nobody's saying that's his game. MPJ is a 6'10 forward. Cam Thomas is a 6'3 guard. I need my 6'3 guard to be a playmaker. I need him to be that. Otherwise, what the fuck else are you besides a scorer?
It looks like we need a fucking scorer right now.
A 6'10 forward, I don't need him to be a facilitator. I need him to grab 7 rebounds a game, which MPJ does. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know how many rebounds that fucker.
Because you don't give a fuck about anything else but scoring.
I give a fuck about if Dayron is the best rebounder on the team. I give a fuck about the things that stand out.
You don't even know that.
Huh?
Because you don't give a fuck. Bro, I know you. You know me. You the flashy nigga out the 3 of us.
What? What did that got to do with Dayron getting the most rebounds on the team?
You don't know how many rebounds he averages. That's my point.
I don't give a fuck. I watched the game and I know that can't nobody move him. And it's been that way for a long time. He's been the hands down, unequivocal best rebounder on the team. That's like true. Some people are better than things at other people. That don't mean other people can't get a couple.
But that doesn't mean that just because I suck at something doesn't mean I shouldn't fucking try. When I don't try, I hurt my team.
Well, you should try to see the bright side of things sometimes.
Fuck, I do, nigga. I got a fucking celebration hat on. I'm seeing all the
side of things sometimes. Now, I mean, because if you only focus on the negatives about a player, yes, you can talk about negatives about anybody. Like you could do that with any player, but it's all good. All I'm saying is when he comes back and dropping 40, and when he goes somewhere and does well, then niggas just going to see. Because another team, like you said, is going to utilize him properly. And then once he does what you say he's going to do, go off the bench, come off the bench, score these points, then he's going to get upgraded to a starting role, and he's going to get more minutes and time, and he's going to flourish somewhere else in a different system. Because this team...
Will Cam Thomas ever make an all-star game?
I believe so. Will MPJ ever make an all-star team?
Maybe. But my question,
he was supposed to make it this year. What happened?
But I was asking you a question. And then
no, MPJ.
But I'm the goal
was supposed to lead the league.
Will Cam Thomas ever make an all-star team?
Will MPJ ever make an all-star game? Because he's older.
I don't give a fuck. That's not my boy.
Older than Cam Thomas.
That's not my boy. I don't give a fuck.
His name is The Rock Stops Here. But it don't matter that MPJ never do it. It only matter if Cam Thomas never do it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My favorite player used to be Wesley Person, and you know that. I don't give a shit about none of that.
Bro.
Like, you don't got to be the best player on the court for me to like your game.
Breeze, will Cam Thomas ever make an all-star team?
If he get picked up in the free agency and he a starter, I think he could be an all-star, yeah. Especially next to somebody like Ant-Man. Or
Leafy got snubbed. Just like Cam Thomas gets snubbed on this team.
But he got to be in the right situation. And I think, and that's, I'm going to keep it real with you. A lot of, I won't say general consensus, but I've been on other podcasts, bigger podcasts than my podcast, view-wise, and they explained that from their view lens, the Brooklyn Nets was wasting Cam Thomas away. Case in point is if Cam Thomas get in a good situation, if he's a starter or something like that, then yeah, he could, and he got a good backcourt where they could break traps. Yeah, next to Ant-Man, somebody dangerous like that. Yeah, he could, or he'll be one of those players that could make it but don't make it, like Jamal Murray. And I think Jamal Murray's better than Cam Thomas, but I'm saying that to say
you
the
don't
way
think
he complements.
Jamal Murray made it?
What you mean?
I'm confused. Wait, I'm totally confused. Hold up.
I'm saying that they say the same thing about Jamal Murray, like far as being an all-star,
okay,
but not getting the credit for it. Like he got snubbed, like you know what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think they lost to the Knicks or whatever, but I think he had like 39. He had like 20 points in the first quarter. He cooked. So I just, again, like I think some of the same might be for Cam Thomas if he's not a all-star. He'll be one of those players like Murray. I'm not, and that's what I was saying. I'm not saying he's good as Murray, but
you say like Murray. You think you favor his game similar? Is what you saying?
I think it's similar, but Murray got more freedom, and his game is way more polished than Cam Thomas. But the strengths is the same, playing inside the 3-point line. Like Murray can knock down the 3 ball, but that ain't his preference. He's gonna dig in the post and the defense. He's gonna find a way to snake through the defense or something like that. And remember, he got Jokic too, so you know he make it bad for the defense.
Together, man.
Yeah, I know. Like they tough, man.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah, they tough. I ain't gonna hold you. They tough. But again, I just wanted the whole trade thing happen. We see what happened with Cam Thomas, and I was thinking that Cleveland, they might have a chance to come out the East with the Harden pickup. I ain't gonna lie, both Donovan Mitchell playing the 1 and 2 were Harden and Donovan Mitchell. the lob threat between Mobley and Allen. I just see them a tough team to beat, man. They look dangerous. So I don't know, man. How y'all feel about Cleveland? Y'all think they coming out the East or no?
Hell no. Cleveland ain't coming out the East, man. They got James Harden and they got Donovan Mitchell, man. And I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see. They both kind of similar with what they do in certain moments. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real curious to see how that's going to work, yo. Because, like, I think the ideal backcourt mate with either one of those is a dude that can handle the rock, but is more of a spot-up shooter. Like, honestly, either one of those dudes, if you put a Peyton Pritchard, no bullshit, and I threw him out there, of all people. If you throw a Peyton Pritchard with either one of those dudes, that's a good backcourt mate. Because that's exactly what you need.
But both of them at the 1 and 2?
Huh?
They both could play 1 and 2. I was just saying both of them could play the 1 and 2. So
yeah, so imagine like Peyton Pritchard and James Harden together, yo. That's I like that because James Harden could guard the twos, and Peyton Pritchard is definitely gonna give the ones they money's worth because that dude is a dog on defense too sometimes. So, like, yo, Donovan Mitchell, the problem with this because now with your bigger two guards, they're gonna dominate one of them two because it's gonna be Mouse in the house a lot. That would be the only problem if it was them two. But James Harden and Peyton Pritchard would be a good mix, yo. Well, maybe not this version of James Harden, maybe James Harden like 6-7 years ago, and Peyton Pritchard. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, he just won the 6 Man of the Year. He broke a 3-point record. He was cooking last season.
Yo, Peyton Pritchard is nice, man. I like his game, man.
Yeah, he's nice. He like TJ McConnell with a vicious 3-pointer.
He not only that, but he's also like tougher. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a little bit more dieseler. You know what I'm saying? Like he's tougher, man. Like you see him and you think you could take his lunch money, and he's like, nah, man, you're not getting my lunch money. Man.
He hoop. But I mean, that's what I thought about the trade deadline. What you thought about the trade deadline? I thought they could come out the East.
I mean, it was a couple of moves that I thought was kind of crazy. Like the first thing I want to talk about, the AD shit, that was crazy because, like, yo, Dallas, you trade Luka for this dude, and you don't really get no type of draft capital from it. I think they got 1 pick. And then like one other player. So you got AD, a pick and a player, and then you now flip AD for Chris Middleton and a couple other players, and they got 2 picks back from the deal, 2 first-round picks. But then they cut Middleton. Did you see that?
I didn't know they cut Middleton.
They cut Middleton. So like they didn't even really want Middleton. They only took him to absorb the salary to make the deal happen. So like basically. What did you really get for Luka?
Damn. They were saying that they felt bad for somebody. Oh, Klay Thompson. They said,
oh yeah,
he went to because he left the Warriors to go to a contender, and they traded everybody. That shit is crazy. But man. That shit is tough because I think Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they had something good. I don't think Klay Thompson really wanted to leave, and he stayed in the Western Conference. I'm sure he could have went to the Eastern Conference, but he stayed in the Western Conference. Him, Cooper Flag, they got a lot of talk about him and Brandon Miller, but you got to know the way they dissected that team, it's not a contender no more. It's obviously a rebuild.
And they gonna probably trade Kyrie in the summer. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened for them to try to get like a draft pick for him or something like that because they're gonna strip it all the way down and just completely rebuild around Flag. Which I'm not mad at that because this boy dropped 49.
That's serious.
I told you
that was the youngest player that do that.
Remember when? On your shit last year, bro, when everybody was talking about the 3, and I was
what did he have on defense that game?
He had 2 blocks, I think, and a steal.
I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about his 49 points. That shit don't matter.
Okay, but again, he had a couple.
Did they win that game? Did they win that game?
He had rebounds. He had assists. Possibly.
Fuck that 49. 49.
Nah, I'm
joking.
joking.
All that matters if he passed the ball.
Yo, but you understand he the youngest person in the history of the NBA to score 49. That's all I'm saying.
So what? Cam Thomas is the youngest person in the history of NBA that scored 40 points for 3 games in a row. But he who cares, right?
He did great at that. He did great at that.
Who
cares? No. Listen, no, I know. I'm not trying to be.
Wait, did y'all see this video? I sent this video to y'all. I just thought this shit was hilarious. Look.
So I'm thinking we put together a team that isn't good. Stay with me. But they're really fun to play with in 2K. I want people to look at this roster and immediately have the thought,
this is the most unserious basketball team I've ever seen.
No. We're going to take the 6'9" Russian point guard whose name makes no sense, and then we draft another point guard later. So you listen to me. If Michael Porter Jr. doesn't shoot the ball every time it touches his hands,
I'm gonna have it.
Cam will see y'all at practice later. Come here, Cam. Come here. Don't pass the ball. I thought that Frankenstein's little helper kid was a point guard. All he does is shoot.
What do you mean that PJ's leg isn't working?
We don't have a viable point guard. Do we just let Danny Wolf bring the ball up? I don't care how you do it. I need Cam Thomas to be a restricted free agent every single offseason.
He's never leaving.
If I'm being honest, 5-year plan is Noah Clowney becomes PJ Washington, Danny Wolf becomes like a Jokic, Brook Lopez hybrid, and Igor kid is Russian MPJ.
We just always had MPJ.
Any way we could get Porter Jr. jumping forward more on his jumpers? I don't know. It looks cool. Glax, come here. Come here for a second. I want to talk to you. I just want to let you know that I will die before you leave this place. I will make sure that your entire career is wasted in this hell. You will be a Brooklyn Net for the rest of your life. You know what? So I'm really together a team.
Bro, that's what they did at the beginning of the season, bro. That's the way they put this team together, and you expect anybody to thrive in that. But it's crazy.
I didn't want anybody to thrive. I wanted us to finally fucking lose gracefully and get this shit together. You have to
Well,
lose.
you got what you asked for. You should be fucking put the hat back on.
No. You know why? Because it's
put the hat back on.
This shit should have happened last year. This shit should have happened last year. I'm on record saying 1,000,000 times this shit should have happened last year.
Yeah, and you're fucking wrong every time.
I'm wrong every time.
Yeah.
So hold on. No, but let's get your take on.
You can tell me I'm wrong about a lot of shit, not sports, bro. Stop.
But hold on, no.
Well, I am, and I have, and I did, and I am again. You're wrong about wanting to lose.
You are a casual viewer.
Hey, call me what you want to call me.
Casual viewer.
So what do you think about?
I got on my casual clothes. I wore my casual clothes to be a casual. So the fuck what? I don't give a fuck. You can be Mr. This if you're going out. If me and you are playing a game and you are intentionally
I'd bust your ass,
lose,
and no matter what that game was.
Huh?
If me and you were playing a game, I'd bust your ass, and no matter what that game was.
That's cap.
Maybe tennis.
That's got me there. Let's play rock paper scissors right now. Then
you got me in tennis.
Rock paper scissors. You lost, nigga. Fuck out of here. You scared. We gonna play the game right now, but you scared because you want to lose. You a tanking ass nigga.
I'm a no limit soldier. I thought I told you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said if you would win any game, I challenge you to a game.
You didn't want to be a soldier last year.
You
I wanted to be a soldier. We wouldn't be having this conversation if we was just a soldier.
Lost by 20. Look at this. Great.
It ain't 50.
At least it's not 50, right?
It ain't 50.
Listen, all I'm saying is if the goal of the games that you play is to win and you're losing on purpose, that is a terrible mentality, a terrible way to look at things. It is terrible. You're building terrible culture. You're teaching your players to lose. You're not teaching them how to win. Huh?
Most of those players won't be there. Like, it's all systematic. Like, yo, this shit happens in all the sports. Yo, teams have to Like
not every team.
Not many teams. I'll put it this way. Not many teams. There are some teams that have
look, I hear you. You're saying stuff to further your point, and I get it, but not every
it's
team.
Not to further my point. It's sports history. It's not just
but not every. The Celtics did not have to tank to get Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They didn't tank to get them niggas. They let another team tank, use their picks, and got them niggas. It's multiple ways.
Not all GMs are that good. Not all GMs.
No, get a good GM. Like, absolutely. It's real fucking simple. You don't have
to. Mark sucks. Absolutely. We all know this. So it doesn't mean that Cam Thomas is good. Fuck out of here.
I didn't say Cam Thomas' name just now. I said the Celtics did not have to tank to get their best players that got them a championship. They didn't have to.
They fleeced Billy King.
Like you can look and see there are certain teams that are anti-tanking.
Bro, Danny Ainge fleeced Billy King.
There are certain teams that are anti-tank. They don't tank because you pull yourself up by the bootstraps and you go out there and fucking win. You don't fucking lay down like a fucking slut.
Yo, if you think that's pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, do you remember what happened to facilitate all of that? That was the beginning of our demise and their rise. Literally.
Right. It has to happen to somebody. Ainge, and it's better to be them than us.
Danny Ainge was the GM of the Celtics at that time.
All right. So
Billy King was the GM of the Nets at that time. Danny Ainge fleeced Billy King into a deal that no one should have ever took. But the only reason he took it is because he had the pressure from Mikhail Prokhorov on his back. Mikhail Prokhorov wanted to have superstars in Brooklyn, and he didn't give a fuck how old they were. So he told Billy King to pull the trigger, which facilitated the deal where the 2 picks that transformed into Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the Celtics got from us instead of us having. So we got in return KG, Paul Pierce, and Jason Terry. Mikhail Prokhorov wanted Broadway on Atlantic Avenue. That's what fucked that deal.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about them. Thank you for your TED Talk. I'm talking about the Celtics.
It's not a fucking TED Talk, nigga. We talking about
you giving a fucking history lesson. That the deal? It's a fucking whiteboard.
Yo, breeze. I'm moving the goalpost. Wasn't that the deal? Wasn't that the deal? This nigga say he talking about the Celtics. This is what I'm talking about. The Celtics positioning themselves in that situation. That's why they didn't have to rebuild. That's why they reloaded in that situation.
True.
Okay.
They fleeced us.
Duh, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's my point.
Right, yeah, saying the same thing in different words.
No, but you sitting here and saying that they don't rebuild. Hey guys, let's go to lose fucking every game. Let's go fleece the team. Guess what? If we had a general manager that wasn't the sack of shit that Sean Marks is,
yeah, but you got the fucking hat on because the general manager got rid of somebody. Put the fucking hat on.
Mikhail Prokhorov. Yo,
where's the fucking hat?
Yo, Cam Thomas ain't a winner.
The back of that hat said, "I love Sean Marks." Because he got rid of Cam Thomas. That's what the back of the hat said. He got rid of Cam Thomas because my favorite GM.
I can't stand Sean Marks.
No, but that
he's my 37th.
It was invisible.
He's my 37th favorite GM in the league right now.
It was invisible.
Yes, I said 37th.
That's what it said on the back.
No, 37th.
I'm just saying.
There are 6 other GMs that's not even in the league that I think are better than him.
Yo, man. Like I said, man, this trade deadline, we ain't shake nothing up. Sean Marks sat on his hands, in my opinion. Nothing really happened.
Yeah, he liked his thumb in his ass.
I'm not saying that for entertainment.
I said it.
You know what I'm saying? I just know that they don't show up playing like a starter. I don't want to make this about the Brooklyn Nets, so I just want to say that thing. And then other than
because this day was monumental for us. So we are all fans. So guess what? Stir the Pot turned into this shit for an hour and 20 fucking something minutes because we all passionate about this shit. Good riddance to Cam Thomas, like your man the Lamb Hoof Breeze. Shout out to the Lamb Hoof. Good riddance. Remember that day he said that shit? Yeah. Same shit, man. Cam Thomas is gone. It's still fuck Sean Marks, and let's try to figure this shit out, man.
He did a great job today.
No, he did his job today.
Great
It's a
job.
difference. No, he
Good
did
job,
his
man.
job today.
He got rid of a great asset and got nothing back. That's
you wanna put
amazing.
Great on it. No,
That's amazing. I love when I give away assets and I don't get anything back.
He did his job. He didn't do a great job. He actually fucking did his job for once.
I love when that happens, when I just give away stuff and get nothing in return. That's amazing. Like
I do that shit all the time. It's called cutting your fucking losses.
It's
in
amazing.
business, you gotta cut your losses. Addition by subtraction. I swear to God, man. I said that shit earlier. Nobody understood what I said by that. Yo, in business, it's addition by subtraction sometimes, for real.
It's amazing. You're right. Addition and subtraction.
Sometimes
division,
you just gotta cut dead weight.
Division by multiplication.
Sometimes you gotta cut dead weight and let that shit find something else. You said it 7
fucking times.
You gotta find it, let it live off of something else. Cause after a while, it's sucking you dry, and you're not even enjoying the sucking dry. Like when I get sucked dry, I want to enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not even enjoying the shit, man. The fuck?
Oh man.
Yeah. Lighter drop. Time to light up another spliff. You goddamn right, man.
I guess, but this shit made absolutely no sense today.
It made all the sense in the world.
And you want to make sense of it, and I hear you. But we got Garbaji, and what's the other guy's name? And a 2032 draft pick. Great fucking job. Great fucking job.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
So, I mean, do y'all think anything changes, or do y'all feel the same way before the trade deadline? Like the same teams that was going to win it, still going to win it.
Yo, I think the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets got the best shot at winning it. Honestly,
bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a casual. I could give a fuck about what any of these other teams do. Like, I don't care. The only thing I care about is the betterment of Brooklyn. Like, honestly, niggas was telling me about the finals last year and how good it was. I wasn't watching that shit. We weren't in it. I don't care. Like, you telling me about college. Yo, is fucking Brooklyn College playing? Is LIU playing? Maybe.
They ass.
All right. So I'm not watching. I don't give a fuck.
You got to give a fuck about everything to give a fuck about your squad, man.
I don't. Until they put on a Brooklyn Nets jersey, I don't care.
Bro, I hear you.
Like, so once they put on the jersey,
we'll fill you in and let you what you need to know. So when we are filling you in and letting you what you need to know, please understand we know a little bit more than you do.
I'm telling you. Once they put on a jersey, then I care what you have to say. But other than that, while they're on BYU or Syracuse, or I don't give a good goddamn. I promise you. I don't. I'm just being real. I got so many other things to think about in life than watch some fucking 17-year-olds play basketball. Like, and then if I'm gonna watch some
17-year-olds, 27 playing college ball. What you talking about?
If I am gonna watch some 17 and 18-year-olds play basketball, it's gonna be the ones from the schools, from the niggas that I know that's coaching the kids, like at Eagle Academy, at Brooklyn Democracy Academy, and when they make it to a team, and I watch some of their games because they're on the team. I know them. But
so let us know. Let us know. Let us know. You might be able to be a scout.
Let me get an interview.
I don't care.
Okay, so understand you don't have two real fucks knowledge about Cam Thomas. You just told the world.
Oh, well. If that's the way you feel, because if I watch every game of him in the NBA, but just because I didn't watch him in college and high school.
You watch every game of him in the NBA?
90% of them. I watch all of the Brooklyn Nets games.
Every game of him in the NBA.
I watch all of the Brooklyn Nets games.
Breeze. Is Jay a bigger fan than Big Fan Breezy? Yo, Breeze, I'm putting you on the spot. Have you watched 90% of Cam Thomas's games?
I've been to the most Brooklyn Nets games out of everybody in this chat.
I'm not. See, I'm not even talking about going.
I'm in the BK block.
I'm just asking.
I've had Modelo's with Sean Marks. I
know this.
I am a big
this,
fan.
but I'm just saying. But
no, I'm just trying to keep it real. Like,
I'm just asking a question.
Hold up. Which one of y'all got the Brooklyn Nets big chain? Y'all got the Brooklyn Nets big chain?
I
got two of them.
I ain't got shit like that.
Like, hold up.
I was just asking that question right there.
Who on the card?
Wait.
You got your card?
Yo, Jay might be more.
I'm a card carrying fucking member. Where's your card?
I wasn't. This is my.
Where's your card?
This is.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I am a big fan. I'm a card carrying member, literally. Where's your card?
Listen, I just want to say for the record,
got plastics that can swipe me to get me this shit. That's a.
I just want to say
you can say, oh yeah, on the college basketball, I'm the college basketball knowledge machine, but you don't watch more Brooklyn Nets basketball than I do.
I don't.
That's all I'm saying. I only give a fuck about what Brooklyn is doing. I don't care about any of them other niggas.
So why wouldn't you care about what we bringing into the culture?
Because I don't know who we're bringing into the culture until they get on the team. Once they do that, I could do some back research. But until they put on a Brooklyn Nets jersey, I could care the fuck less.
You're not doing a good job. You're not doing due diligence. I expect more of you.
I'm not picking these niggas.
You got to do better due diligence.
I was picking them,
but I expect you to do better due diligence.
No. That's a waste of my fucking time. Watching 673
Yo,
niggas.
bro.
Not gonna be
I
on the
guarantee
team.
you. I guarantee you, no bullshit. And I'm saying really extreme here. I guarantee you, when you're sitting down taking a shit, you waste 3 minutes more. Looking up
when I'm
else
down
than you could
shit,
looking up
I'm playing New York Times games on my phone. I'm playing fucking I'm playing word games to expand my mind. I'm fucking writing rhymes. I'm making beats. I'm doing all sorts of other shit that don't got nothing to do with watching a bunch of college niggas.
You don't got the time. You busy.
No, I just don't care. It's not about not having the time. I don't give a fuck. That's what you like. You give a fuck, and that's crazy.
I give a fuck.
I'm not mad at you. But how many beats you made this week?
I don't.
You don't give a fuck, right?
I don't make beats
because you don't give a fuck.
No,
about
it's not me not giving a fuck. I just don't make beats.
Because if you watch basketball, just like
I watch basketball. That's a different, bro. That's like
if you get hold on.
Name something
No. You following through. You following through because you saying no. You got to make some beats. Because you listen to music, you're novice at making music. Because you don't fucking make beats. You're not making no beats.
DJ P, man. I'm not that, man.
All right, so I'm not Mr. College Watcher. I'm not Mr. College Watcher. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. The same way you don't give a fuck about making beats. You don't give a fuck about.
Nigga, how many voices you did this week? How many voices you did this week?
This one right now.
That's what I'm saying.
This is my fucking.
How many scripts you work on this week, nigga?
I did work on some scripts because I act. See, I do that. I can. I do what I'm saying.
So look, nigga. So I didn't make no beats.
Acting and going over a script, but I'm not going to spend time watching college.
I didn't make no beats. I didn't make no beats. You didn't do no voices, but we both worked on scripts. This is what I'm saying. It's not
but I'm not going to watch the college basketball. I'm not going to watch March Madness. I'm not going to watch May Madness. I'm not going to watch fucking February Madness. I'm not going to watch January Madness. I don't give a fuck.
The madness that's no longer a net.
Yo, that's crazy because honestly, I might even watch some Cam Thomas games if he goes to another team. I might.
Please do.
Maybe.
Please do.
And probably but maybe.
Please do.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Listen.
Please
I'm
do.
Still a fan of Cam Thomas, man. So I don't want that to be no mystery. But of course, I'm still gonna recap the games. And again, I feel like the Brooklyn Nets, even now, not cracking 100 points tonight. That's tough. You know, you got.
Are you gonna watch his games? Real talk. Before you even go into anything else, are you gonna watch his games? Like Jay said, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Like, are you gonna watch?
If it's not coming on the same time the Brooklyn Nets is coming on, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna watch the games.
Okay.
But if it's coming on the same time the Brooklyn Nets coming on, you putting me in a bad space. Then I'm definitely gonna watch the Brooklyn Nets. I can't, you know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying. I like the Brooklyn Nets, and again, I don't really like a lot of things that's happening with we need to do to become a better team. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm not saying I stand with P or I stand with J when it comes down to the college games. I'm aware of it and I'm attentive enough to listen to content creators to come and talk to me about it. And to my knowledge, I should be focused on getting the top 4 players, which is Khalid Wilson, Peterson, Boozer, or I'm forgetting the player to be honest.
AJ.
Huh?
AJ, he dropped
AJ
35 last week.
AJ Gabasha, and the 5th player was Kingston Fleming. These are the 5 players that I'm hearing the most buzz about as a Brooklyn Nets fan and who the Nets should draft.
Right.
Yo, but
See,
Cole,
look, the thing is, I don't watch college basketball.
Cole.
I don't watch none of these niggas. But if y'all niggas gonna repeat these niggas' names 72,000 times, I don't have to watch them. I know the niggas that you're talking about. So why the fuck would I watch 672 games of bullshit before they get in the NBA if you just gonna tell me about it 72 times a week?
Yo, like I said, ain't nobody talking about Cole Pete. Ain't nobody talking about
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I don't watch nothing. I know these
Okay.
names. I've seen a couple players. Niggas show the highlights. I don't care.
Highlights. You basing it on highlights.
Yo,
what about low lights? You got to see the ugly in niggas' game to understand how bad or good it can be.
Once they get on the team,
you got to see the ugly in their game, and you don't ever see the ugly in Cam Thomas' game.
Once they get on the team, I will see it.
You blind to see the ugly in his game.
If you say so, you just asked me
what's the ugly in his game,
bro. The nigga don't fucking rebound. The nigga don't dive on the floor. But 90% of the team don't dive on the floor for the ball. The nigga,
and that's what happens when your best players don't do it. The rest of the team takes that role.
Okay, listen. Like I said, you just like to further your narrative, and it's cool because I was answering your question.
My narrative is sports fucking history, man.
No, I was answering your question, but you're cutting me off to answer your own question. So answer it yourself. Go ahead. Feel free.
Yo, you can rewrite sports history every day, B.
Yo,
that's fashion. That's music. That's not sports. You could rewrite fashion and music every day. You can't rewrite sports every day.
Yes, you can.
Nah, sports is so much more historic, yo. Like it's more traditional.
Yeah, nah.
It's so think about it. Think about this.
Yeah, nah.
Music and fashion are set.
Yeah, nah. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself.
Music and fashion are
so in the history. Really? In the history of the NBA, when have they ever been shooting this many threes? And the three has been dominating. They didn't even fucking have a 3-point line. What in the history? What the fuck are you talking about?
Every year for the past 10 years. Every year.
This is 10 years. We're talking about history.
Every year they reinvented the 3-point thing.
History is not 10 years.
Because that's the game. The game is changing in that aspect, but it's still historic.
No, but if the game is changing, you can't rewrite the history. Which one
you
is it?
You still have to play.
Yo, you be fucking packing the goalposts in your bag, putting it in your pocket.
So OKC don't play defense and team basketball?
What?
OKC don't play defense and team basketball?
Yeah, they do.
That's why they fucking won a championship.
And they didn't draft Shea neither. They best player.
That's why they won a fucking championship, because they play defense and team basketball. So that's what wins championships.
Okay.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Where
all I'm saying is
where are you not moving the goalpost?
Music and fashion, you can constantly buck the trend, and that's acceptable. That moves the needle. That's great. With sports, it's the consistency in what wins. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at that. But like I said, you just said the game evolves. The game evolves.
The game evolves, but it's still the same.
No, you can't say the game evolved, but history rules at the same time. It's one or the other.
It's just like on the block.
It's one or the other.
Guess what? It's just like on the block. Guns shoot more bullets now.
Right.
The game's evolved, but it's still the same.
So you can't come out there with your fucking 6-shooter and think you running shit when niggas got Draco.
It's still the same as far as the philosophies of the game. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like the game.
But the philosophy of the game is totally fucking different.
The game on the block is still a game on the block. It's just
no, it's not.
Come out with different equipment.
No, it's not. That's why them niggas coming home from jail thinking they doing shit, getting fucking knocked the fuck off because the game is totally different.
Years. You ain't talking 5 years.
The game is totally different. All that OG shit, you will get fucking clipped by a 13-year-old nigga coming out here thinking that, oh yeah, I'm running this shit still. No, the fuck you're not.
All right, so the world is music and fashion now.
No, the world evolves. The game evolves. All that old school shit don't always fucking work.
When it comes to sports, it does.
That's cap.
So show me otherwise.
The whole game has changed.
No, show me teams that win.
Show me the shot charts from back in the day to the shot charts right now. It's totally different.
And show me teams that win. I don't give a fuck about your shot chart. Show me teams that win.
The shot chart fucking matters because that's what the fucking game is happening.
You a winner or a loser. You a winner or a loser. Does it matter if you
obviously I'm a loser? I'm a Nets fan. You said we gotta lose every fucking game. That's why you flip flopping this whole fucking thing. You just said we had to win, we had to lose every game to win. So that means you're a loser and a winner.
Nigga.
That's what you said.
I'm about winning. And I know.
No, you're not. You said you want to lose every game because you're mad at me because I want to win.
Right. And I need to.
You mad at me because I want to win, but you saying you're a winner. How?
Win how? So you feel like we won with Yegor? I like Yegor more than you. Do you feel like we won with that season last year? Did we win with that fucking season picking him?
No, because we was fucking tanking just like you asking.
We didn't tank until fucking 20 games, 30 games left in the season.
They tanked from the beginning of the year. They made no improvements to the fucking roster.
We wasn't trying to be competitive last year. Get the fuck out of here with this.
No.
What he's saying right now, Breeze.
No.
Breeze.
No, we weren't.
Trying. We wasn't dibbling, dabbling, being competitive.
Things went better than expected.
Yo, this year we actually...
They did not expect Cam Thomas and Dennis Schroeder to look like the best backcourt in the NBA for the beginning of the season. They did not expect that. They expected it to be fucking terrible. And when it went better than expected, they traded Dennis Schroeder. What the fuck are you talking about?
Two things could be true.
Fucking game.
Two things could be true.
You don't watch the fucking game.
They traded Dennis Schroeder and we still won. They traded Dennis Schroeder and we still won.
Not at the rate. Not at the same rate.
It wasn't the same rate, but we wasn't fucking tanking all the way.
Yes. Yeah, all right. Like I said, things went better than expected.
Okay,
they wanted to.
What was our record? What was our record after the first 40
games?
What was our record after the first 40 games last year? What the fuck was our record after the first 40
Nobody gives a fuck about the record. We talking about what they tried to do.
That's my point. We were winning,
but they didn't try to win. Yo, you don't make any sense, bro. You like I said, you move the goalposts. You be packing the goalposts in your pocket when you go on vacation.
And you pack that shit up your ass, nigga.
Yo, I don't give a fuck about your gay jokes. You know what I mean? I'm secure with my sexuality.
Gay. All you do is talk out your ass.
I am challenging you mentally.
All and you do is talk out your ass.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta say some gay shit.
All you do is talk out your ass.
You gotta say some gay shit, but you can't actually respond.
Nigga, I'm talking real shit.
No, you're not. You haven't been talking real shit this whole conversation.
How?
Because you say one thing that applies to one player, but then when it's the same player, you make up a different thing. You say one thing when it applies to one team, but then it make up. You're all over the place this whole time.
Okay, well, if you feel that way, then we never need to talk about this again.
Well, I can talk about it.
No. If you feel that way, if you feel that this conversation is non-conducive.
No, I didn't say that. You said that. I just said you're lying.
All so
I like to point it out when you lie.
My nigga, you live on a mattress. You might as well be a porn star or acrobat because all you doing is flipping everything. All you doing right now is flipping everything.
Yes. You
don't have a concrete stance on anything because that's how you roll. You want to be subjective to everything. You don't stand firm on shit.
Okay. But you're the one moving the goalpost, but I don't stand firm.
I'm moving the goalpost. No, you're moving it for me.
How?
You're moving it for me.
How is that?
Because you flip and flip. All I'm saying is Cam Thomas is not a complete player. That's how I came out with this. All I said was we lose more than him with him in a lineup.
But you saying
without.
You talk about bad shot selection, but it's okay for one.
Yo, bro, you're great for clicks. I'm not. You got that. I'm not. That's not me. All I do is concrete evidence.
Nobody knows what it means.
This is you, bro. This is you. This is you, bro.
What does that even mean?
This is you, bro. This is you. I don't control a stage with a microphone unless I'm closing a business.
What does that got to do with the conversation that we're having currently?
It has everything to do with everything that you do. Everything that you've been doing throughout this whole conversation.
I've spit real
facts, and you've tried to change the viewers' narratives. That's what it is.
No, because you're talking in circles. You're saying bullshit.
Hey, you got people that's backing you. I got people that's backing you.
No, fuck the comments. It's not about the comments.
It's not about the comments. It's about what I know, what I hear from what I'm saying and what you're saying, bro. All I've been saying is real, and all you've been trying to do is flip shit into your favor. Yo, bro.
No, I'm not. I don't have a favor.
Bro, you always got a favor.
You just said I don't give a fuck about nothing, so I don't have a favor.
Hey, guess what, bro? All I'm going to say is this, and I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to leave it at this.
On the point.
Bro, I'm going to leave it at this. There are two people on this panel who have had this same exact conversation with you. Neither me or him have had that conversation with each other with flipping shit. That's what you do, bro. You an acrobat. And you got it. You good at it.
Yeah.
Salute, King. We all got our strengths.
So what's mine?
Nigga, I just told you, you an acrobat.
Okay. Yo. I don't see how you just can't stay on the same point. Like if you got,
I don't understand why you. I'm literally saying you can't stay on the same point.
If it's true for Cam, it should be true for MPJ.
Like I said,
it's true for this one, it should be true for that one.
All you gotta do is look at the archives. There's two people on this panel who both basically are saying the same thing with how you flip things for your narrative, and that's okay. That's what you do.
Okay, yeah, that's what I do. Fuck it. But you the one have been forwarding your narrative to say everything. That's what. That's what. Wait, hold on. Wait. That's what moving the goalpost is. Moving the goalpost is.
That's not moving the goalpost. I've been saying
I said that about you already, and you're repeating it.
I've never moved that goalpost, but you have tried to change everything within between that. And all I'm trying to say is,
I'm listening to what you're saying and responding to what you're saying.
Okay, so we're a better team without him. The record shows it. And it will show going forward.
But you just said we want to lose.
Okay. And again, you don't get it, but that's fine. You don't understand that you have to lose to get better sometimes, and that's fine. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you do a better
team without him.
No, but I understand.
You want to lose,
bro. You fell out your chair. That's your whole narrative. I don't have to fall out a chair to like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your thing. That's your thing.
You.
Not my thing. That's your thing.
But you the one that had the party hat on.
I did. Because
you talk about no gimmick.
Because we finally are rid of everything that comes along with that player. It's not just one thing. It's everything that comes with that. It's everything that comes with that.
Yo. Nigga Breezy look like all hope is lost.
Yeah. Because he like, damn, he like at least I ain't gotta go. He like at least I ain't gotta go with this shit with Jay tonight. At least it's P tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like
yo, bro, I tried to change the subject like 2 times. I don't know if y'all seen that, but for one way or another, it just keep coming back to this. So I know how I am about Cam Thomas, so I knew it kind of took my foot
I told you, I told P 4 weeks ago that this nigga Breeze don't want to argue with you about the same shit, but I will. I got no problem with it. Yeah. I'm cool. He stopped responding to you in the chat for months about Cam Thomas. I went back and forth with you. I called you.
I'm not.
Like I said, niggas in the chat don't want to talk about it, but I do.
Yo, so like I said, we could talk about it. We're going to keep talking about it. It's always going to be a conversation. All I'm trying to say is, yo,
Well, not really, because he's not on the team.
I'm a fan with Cam Thomas' career.
You style over substance. I'm substance over style. We just different, bro.
I'm a fan with Cam Thomas' career. I want to see if Cam, who won the championship first, Brooklyn Nets or Cam Thomas, man.
How I move the goalpost when every time you do.
I can't say you moving up, but no, but you can't do that. You got to come up with a different point. You can't just repeat what I'm saying.
I don't even talk like that. Do a better impression of me. Come on.
No, but you.
I deserve a better impression.
No, that's your, but you.
No, that's terrible. That's a terrible impression.
That's you. It's okay.
I could do a good impression.
That's what you've been doing today. We can watch the game tape. You like watching the game tape? We can go back. You say one thing, and then I'm like, all right. But then what about this player that does that? Like, no, it's stupid. It's okay for him to do it, but it's not okay for him to do it. Like, or it's like, oh, well, we got to lose the win. Why do percentages not matter to you? Why do percentages not matter to you? But they did it to us.
Why do percentage not matter to you in basketball? Is it because it's a game?
When did I say that?
Because
you said that. That's how I feel.
I would rather a player, and this is why it matters different situations. I would rather a player, if I know they have a 9% chance better making that shot than them, I would rather them take that shot. Because that's
but if it's you told me before, if it's still under 50%, it's still bad. So it's still bad.
It's at least fucking right there.
Yeah, but it's still bad though. It's still worse than it's supposed to be. So it don't matter. Like it's 4 points worse, 7 points worse. It's still worse than it's supposed to be. So it's
nobody
the same.
said 4 points worse. We talking 1 point worse. We talking 1. We talking 49%. I would rather 49%. If you 49 point something percent, you a 50% shooter pretty much, and I want you taking that shot. That's who I want taking the shot, not the dude that's a 41.2% shooter. I want him secondly taking the shot.
MPJ is a way better catch and shoot shooter than he is when he has the rock in his hands. Now, I mean, that's a fact. Cam Thomas is a better all-around scorer to me.
But he deflates the ball. He deflates the air out the ball.
That's what I'm saying. Bringing context to this conversation, 3 things. 1, nobody moves once he get the ball. He get no pick, no screen, nobody cut, nobody do nothing. It's just a 5 and out. That's not on him. That's Jordy Fernandez calling that play for him.
But it was before Jordy Fernandez they did this. That's how he likes it. They did this shit since LSU. I've watched it since then. He gets the ball.
And that's the other thing you were flip-flopping about. Because you said you told us that you loved his game, and then you started hating him, but then you said you hated his game when you first met him.
Met nobody. I never met nobody.
You hated his game since you first seen them, but then you loved his game since you first seen him. That's what you said. Go back and watch this shit. That's what you said.
For our team, he is not a number 1 option.
Nobody said he was the number 1 option in this conversation ever.
Really? Seriously?
Yes.
Y'all argue over him and MPJ every day, and I never even compared the two.
No, we don't.
All right.
Yo, hold up.
I'm good. Yo, we could end the show off on anything else because that's all the conversation is.
No, it wasn't. That's your conversation.
Jay, especially with you, Jay.
That's your
conversation with Breeze about. Yo,
no, it's not.
I'm good.
No, it wasn't. That was not the conversation because earlier I told you.
Yo, Breeze, you never had a conversation with Jay about MPJ versus Cam Thomas? You never had a conversation with Jay?
I'm talking about the number 1 and number 2 option
tonight.
Versus, not versus. They was on the same team.
That's what I'm saying. You having conversations 8 years ago. We talking about tonight.
8 years ago?
Yeah, we talking about tonight.
MPJ wasn't on the team. MPJ wasn't in the league 8 years ago, was he?
I don't know. Give a fuck.
Yo, man, we signing off. We talking about
some other shit. Not. Don't try to run. Don't run.
Nigga, I ain't never
Stop running.
I ain't never running.
Stop running. Now
you see this fucking low shirt I got on. You see all the stripes, this shit I got
on. You getting on a horse and riding away?
That's what general I am, nigga. I don't run.
Getting on a horse and riding away. Don't try to ride off into the sunset. Nigga, you saying
I am the sunset, nigga.
You trying to ride off into the sunset on a polo horse?
I am the sunset, nigga.
You saying
I am the sunset, nigga.
You arguing points that aren't there.
Arguing on points that aren't where?
Because you saying somebody said
All
Cam
you
Thomas
can
had
tell
to be
me
the
is
number
that
one
Cam
option.
Thomas can score points. You
Nobody
can't tell
said
me
he had to
shit
be the
else.
number one option.
What else does he do? Does he galvanize the locker room?
We answered that question already.
Nothing. He does nothing.
We answered that question already. But just like I just said,
Definitely
nobody
answered
said
it.
he had to be the number
He's
one
a hit
option.
single. He's a hit single every now and then.
Who said he had to be the number one option?
He's a hit single every now and then.
Exactly. I answered the question. You won't answer a question. And you
Y'all
want to
did.
talk over.
Y'all both told me why he was the number one option to nauseum.
When? Today? Or
Every day.
Exactly.
All
You're
day.
not having you're in other
Every day.
conversations.
All day. Every day. All day.
Right.
Every day. All day. Every day. All day.
Yo.
To nauseum.
Nah, that's not true because I feel like multiple times we've told you that if there were better players on the team, or if you have a better player on the team, like, and Breeze even said this, that if Cam Thomas is the third best player on your team, you probably got a good fucking team. Like,
Maybe.
he don't gotta be the best player.
Maybe.
He don't.
I don't know. I don't tune into every show, Breeze. That's my fault. You know, I be
Nah, that's all good.
But I haven't heard him. I actually haven't heard him say that narrative. So,
but I
what
don't know
narrative?
why you keep running with narratives from.
No, I'm okay.
No, what,
I'm sorry, y'all take narrative as a bad thing because y'all don't write articles.
I like my own opinion. I don't like narratives.
That's fine. I start them. I push them. That's what I do.
No, listen. But what I
Breeze, I never heard you say that if Cam Thomas was the third best player on a team, that would be a good team. I've never heard that. How can I say perspective from you? Is that official for somebody to not run to the left field with that now?
Yeah, no. What I said was Cam Thomas with this current roster, he should be the 1, 2, or 3 option. But on the championship roster, he probably like the third, maybe second, third, fourth option. You know,
where you heard that from first?
Heard what from first?
What you just said.
What you mean?
You never heard me say that?
Right, niggas don't be hearing.
Say I heard it from you first. I don't know if I don't know.
But I never. Yo,
no, I'm not saying you never said it. I'm saying to say that I heard you say it first is. I don't know if that part is true.
I don't know. You heard me say it before you said it.
Say what?
That I said both two things. What exactly? What exactly?
Nothing. I don't know shit about sports, y'all. America. I'm just a dumb nigga in a nice polo shirt. That's it.
Why do you like to run with narrative? Nobody said that.
I said that, nigga. This is what I'm saying now. Now I'm saying
just because niggas don't agree with you don't mean your opinion is wrong.
So I'm
niggas just ain't gonna agree with everything you say.
Bomb, nigga. Yeah, I'm dropping a CM Punk pipe bomb promo. Yo, America, I don't know shit. I'm just a humble nigga with a polo shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing. I talk dumb shit. Hey, I apologize for nothing that I said this evening.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Still
look, the same way you doing this is the same way you be narrative running. Because nobody said that. But you're trying to say
right here. No, this is for show. Everything else was for substance.
No, it's the same thing.
You understand? Oh, you understand? Do you understand that I give you the motherfucking soul food? I give you the ribs, the chicken, the turkey, the meatloaf, all that shit with the mac and cheese, the rice, the potato salad, and greens with the string beans, everything. And then at the end, now I'm giving you the fucking pie.
No, you encapsulated what you've been doing all night, right there. You hear one thing and then run with the narrative, and that's what you're doing.
This is different.
Come sit down.
But listen, I'm not mad at that. If that's the way you want to start,
ladies and gentlemen, enjoy it.
I'm trying to let you go.
I ain't going nowhere until the show is over. I'm just saying that was my. But if you want me to keep going, I can.
Yo, every time you be going, I try to stop talking so you could talk, but you don't be stopping talking so I could talk. But go ahead.
All right, so hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this so we could close out. And everybody, y'all gonna get a minute apiece. You know what I'm saying? Because we obviously see.
What about your minute? God damn it!
My opinion. I told y'all about my opinion already. Like, I think that they on the offensive side of the ball, as far as the shot clock is concerned, they got to him late in the shot clock. and hit him with a lot of grenades. And they asked him to get offense by himself. And for you to say that you like it, he's not a superstar to be in position to say, yo, I want only ISO plays. Again, like I said, the evidence is in my soliloquy, it's in the stats. It's be shot we like 29th and pick and rolls. And in my opinion, a lot of the NBA that's winning teams, they use the pick and roll. We don't use the pick and roll. And he's a player that benefits from the pick and roll. So, you know what I'm saying? The lob threat that Clack Sharp and MPJ could be, they not, because we don't use the pick and roll. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I wish the best for Cam Thomas. I like I said, in the midst of all y'all saying that, I said I want to see who won a championship first, the Brooklyn Nets or whoever Cam Thomas team is. You know what I'm saying? But salute, man. 24 jersey salute. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, you know what I mean? You're a real one, you know what I'm saying?
You about to cry. That's why Jay got shades on.
So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Shout out to all the 90s R&B singers out here, man. Y'all that's how emotional they are on a bad way, man. Yo, Brooklyn, we up. We up, baby. We up.
All right, later, y'all. Stir the pot, man.